My dear brothers and sisters, I have a magic stick that will resolve all your miseries. This series of projects will completely eliminate poverty and unemployment forever from Pakistan. Poor population is dying with hunger, and the helpless parents are throwing their innocent children into rivers. The difference of $6 billion of IMF loan and my initial $40 billion investment, the government should stop dealing with IMF. IMF in Pakistan actually aims at a horrible civil war and a disastrous bloodshed by demanding worst price hikes and terrible taxations. Flag Towers project, the biggest building of the world. This project alone, with a $40 billion investment, has far greater economic advantages for Pakistan than CPEC. Only 1% money is arranged from within Pakistan with all white, neat and clean origin, and 99% is direct foreign investment of 10 big groups from all continents. Cut down the prices of electricity and gas to right half of the current rates. Set the tax on petroleum to zero level. Pass bill of death sentence for people who commit corruption. Completely eliminate riba from the economic system. This is a matter of life and death for millions of oppressed Pakistanis. On one side, there is an utter darkness, and on the other, there is light and prosperity of future generations. Remember that I have no political goals. I love Pakistan more than the sum of the love of 40,000 Imran Khans. And look, I am unstoppable. Even 1 million soldiers can't stop my march. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My Lord, relieve my mind and ease my task for me, and loose a knot from my tongue, that they may understand my saying. Ameen. Quite contrary to its objectives, IMF in Pakistan actually aims at a horrible civil war and a disastrous bloodshed by demanding worst price hikes and terrible taxations. The successive governments as slaves are doing utmost to fulfill their evil mission of ruining Pakistan economically for a loan of just $6 billion. On the other hand, our national wealth has been brutally looted by people in power in last few decades. Our judicial system, standing below 130th position in the world, has failed to provide justice, and there is no social and economic equality. The results are horrific. In this man-made prison of extreme poverty and inflation, poor population is dying with hunger, and the helpless parents are throwing their innocent children into rivers. My dear brothers and sisters, I have a magic stick that will resolve all your miseries. I am bringing a $10 trillion direct foreign investment for 50 projects in Pakistan in next 10 years in all business sectors, including a $100 billion in defense production and exports. This series of projects will completely eliminate poverty and unemployment forever from Pakistan. The first one of this series is the Flag Towers project at Blue Area, Islamabad, the biggest building of the world, with 272 million square feet construction, shaped as a 4-kilometer long and 1,700 feet high super marvelous flag of Pakistan. This project alone, with a $40 billion investment, has far greater economic advantages for Pakistan than CPEC. This is a purely housing construction project that will create millions of jobs in 40 industries in satisfying very high acute demands of construction materials for the Flag Towers project. Only 1% money is arranged from within Pakistan with all white, neat and clean origin, and 99% is direct foreign investment of 10 big groups from all continents. A prince of Saudi Arabia, Delhi Capital, Canada, Hashim Group, Saudi Arabia, and BMC Group, Saudi Arabia are worth mentioning. I had completely planned this great economic revolution in 2010. I was about to start the Flag Towers project in 2011 after getting written assurance from Capital Development Authority about the auction of the proposed land under the project. Pakistan would be progressing with great speed if this project started at that time, but the past governments hindered the realization of my dream in their times. They wanted bribe that I refused, and my investors ran away. I have rearranged the funds now, but considering the cruel conspiracies of international financial institutions, the resultant deadly economic sufferings of people of Pakistan, and for the total protection of this foreign investment, I have decided to put some demands to government before start. Keeping in mind the difference of the figures of $6 billion of IMF loan and my initial $40 billion investment, the government should straightforward stop dealing with IMF and fulfill my just three demands to save Pakistan and Pakistanis. Number 1. A. Cut down the prices of electricity and gas to right half of the current rates. 1B. Set the tax on petroleum to zero level. And 1C. Reduce the prices of all medicines to 2018 level. Demand number 2. Pass bill of death sentence for people who commit corruption, or at least as per Sharia make a law of cutting hands for such people. Demand number 3. Completely eliminate riba from the economic system. The negotiation process will go on as following. The $40 billion for the first project Flag Towers will invested only and only if number 1. The first demand about price cuts be fulfilled immediately. Number 2. Government proves its resolve in fulfilling the second demand by starting implementation of the death sentence or the cut hands sentence for 50 people in advance, out of which 20 names are given in this list. That will show you the span and scale of the other 30 names. Keep in mind and be prepared, the further 30 names will include all big guns. Number 3. For the third demand, the government should take at least initial steps to eliminate riba gradually till the completion of the Islamabad project. Remember, by the mercy of the mighty Lord, my team consists of the best professionals of the world, and all my financial arrangements from all continents are Sharia compliant in its truest spirit. There is not a penny with 100th level of the riba involved in my projects. Though our military is powerful and is prepared, but our national security still lies in our economic stability that is seemingly impossible to achieve in current situation and projections for next few decades. And this plan is the only hope. O people of Pakistan, this is the real game changer for Pakistan in the hour of worst economic crisis and political turmoil. This is a matter of life and death for millions of oppressed Pakistanis. On one side, there is an utter darkness, and on the other, there is light and prosperity of future generations. This is a great soft revolution that will replace a dreadful bloody one. Corruption is enormously increased. The Draconian IMF has been sucking the blood of poor Pakistanis for a peanut of just $6 billion. The sufferings of the poor helpless Pakistanis are touching skies, and I am bringing a $10 trillion direct foreign investment. So, to save the nation, my demands should be fulfilled. And look, the deadline is 30th June 2022, and for every delay of one day, one more person will be included in the list given in demand number 2 who must be hanged in advance. I am Muhammad Rizwan. I have 2 master degrees, one in chemistry, the vastest of all sciences, with distinction, and the other is in English literature, the vastest of all arts. My name is written at the departmental roll of honor. My MPhil in applied linguistics is in progress. I have been a teacher of applied linguistics at a renowned army educational institution. I have a magic stick that has been acquired after great labor. In last 20 years, I have strenuously studied for more than 100,000 hours and persistently performed fieldwork for more than 100,000 hours in overlapping conceptual, architectural, and fundraising stages of this great entrepreneurship. All politicians, bureaucrats, and soldiers can't achieve together with all their powers in next 1,000 years for Pakistan, but I am going to do in just 1 decade. Remember that I have no political goals. I love Pakistan more than the sum of the love of 40,000 Imran Khans. And I am working under the law. My investors need a handsome profit. They need protection and security of their funds. That is not possible at all in this corrupt system. And look, I am unstoppable. Even 1 million soldiers can't stop my march, as my Lord is backing me up. My Allah, there is no God save Him, the alive, the eternal. Neither slumber nor sleep overtaketh Him. Unto Him belongeth whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth. Who is he that intercedeth with Him save by His leave? He knoweth that which is in front of them and that which is behind them, while they encompass nothing of His knowledge save what He will. His throne includeth the heavens and the earth, and He is never weary of preserving them. He is the sublime, the tremendous. Thank you.